What's going on, guys? Kaiga here. Today we went over classes. Today we're going to talk about, right up here, the relic system. So the relics, it could be a little confusing. Each slot specializes in one thing. You would think, based on the color model here, green, then blue, then purple, then yellow, then orange. This is also going to go to red and probably rainbow. So what's going to happen here is each slot, all of them focus on a similar thing. As you see, mask, 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 mask. All of these are books, for example. Now, what you want to be focusing on is, first of all, how to get these is the ruined ancient city. Every couple days since your server has been out, the level goes up, and then you do the difficulties, do your watch the 2 videos to get 2 extra keys, go through it. This is the hardest one to get extra keys for. Only one I've seen is the $1 pack in the shop. That's going to depend on what you're willing to spend, blah blah blah. But looking at this as a whole, first we're going to look at the masks, which can increase your basic attributes, crit rate, counter rate, evasion rate. These are the first ones you unlock, and the most important ones, especially depending on your class, right? So we have crit rate, combo, which you're going to want for the ranger type classes, counter, which you're going to want for the sword type classes, evasion, and skill crit rate is for the mage type, evasion and crit rate is kind of up in the air. As we know, there's the 2 type of bows. We have the crossbow would want the combo, and the single target one would want the crit rate, as an example. Then we go into all of these right here, which are very, I don't know what to call them. Like those were masks. These focus on a particular type. I guess these are fossils and treasures. This would focus on specific pals. Pick them as you see fit. The one that you're going to want really is Thundercaller Kite right here, because it doesn't care which pals you have and is always going to be good regardless of what you're doing. But some of these can be very, very powerful for your pal. For example, all of your pals, if you have 2 or 3 of the ones listed, then you're going to get huge bonuses. But as I said, it is safe to just go for the Thundercaller Kite. Then we go into the purple ones, which is going to be treasures down here. As you see, this is also focusing on your individual line of pets. If we go to the pets right here, each of them has a line. For example, let's use the snail as an example, and the little blue next to his name, it says snail. So we have snail there, and then as we go down, there's more and more snails, going all the way up to red right here. And all of them are going to have a similar effect. I will have the PAL video shortly, but all of them are aligned, and you can't have 2 of the same line. For example, you see I have the red cactus right here, and I have the orange cactus right here. If I click equipped and try to put it somewhere else, I can have it on the team, but the bonus will not be applied. Every 3 basic attacks deals 35%, and the red one is 40%. I will not have 75%, whichever one's the highest. So I'll get the 40%, and this little guy will sit here doing nothing for me. So you want to be looking at that, what you think are the most important ones for you. I think it's interesting that like the panda is crit rate when its main thing is giving you regeneration. The spirit sprite doing damage. Now what's interesting is we don't have the exact calculations on the pets numbers. We have some of their numbers, so we can kind of guess what's going to be good here. But like the cat and deer is going to be very, very good for the sword. We have dog, fox, and octopus, which are going to be good for the bows, things like this. And then over here to the books. The books are primarily for bosses, but there are some that aren't only. So like right here, start a battle, increase attack by 1% per second up to 10%. So you can have a 10% attack boost after 10 seconds. Increase damage dealt to bosses by 20%, always going to be good on the boss stages. These middle ones right here and boss levels, immune for the first 3 seconds. This is going to be good if you're one of those quick kill bosses that are coming at you very, very quickly. If you're having a consistent fight against a boss, healing book is going to be good. But we also have one that could be used right here for PvP. Increases basic attack damage resistance, PAL damage resistance, counter damage resistance, all the damage resistance. This is going to be a go-to PvP book right there. Or if you want to be the damage dealer, you have this right here. The last one for me, because I don't have the last two unlocked, is the statues. As we see here, this lightning one is actually pretty good for the brawler type player. If you're any of the sword or axe players, it's going to increase your Nature's Renewal and Shroom Shield, which are yellow skills, but I still use all the way at level 100 to this time. Durian Bomb is actually a very powerful skill. Boost the effects, so this is also going to increase the slows and such by them. Slow is only worthwhile on some bosses. You're going to have to decide based on what you're doing. Boost the effects of these are attack speed, things like those. This one, time statue, once you get into the red skills, this is going to be very, very powerful. Extend the duration of disarm, dazzled, and smoke bomb. Disarm is exactly what it sounds like. Disarm, they can't basic attack. Dazzle is a stun, and smoke bomb increases the damage they receive. So in PvP, this is going to be a very, very powerful one as well. Extended duration of 100 slashes, world snare. This is the damage over time type ones. I think time statue is going to be the best in PvP, just from other reviews and testing it on other servers. And as I said, I don't have the other two ones right here. I would suggest to you focus on search for relics right here every single time, and only level them if you need to for a quest in the bottom left hand corner. Keep working on search until you get all the ones that you want. As you unlock them on the bottom, then you're more likely for the next one to show up. For example, I have a high chance for kite to show up next because green is maxed right here, purple is maxed, and then yellow has 2 spots, blue has 1 spot, so I should be getting the kite really soon. I hope that helped you all out. Until next time, guys.